voting to take back the White House. We have the Senate. We're coming for the House, and we will get the presidency. We control the state legislatures. We control the Supreme Court. Victory is possible. Do not give up. America first. America first.
My vote did not count. My vote in California was not recorded, and many others that I know here in Lake Forest, California, my vote was not recorded.
But hey, for wasting your time, why are you so worried? Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried?
I came here today because I want to show my support to President Trump, and I am strong protest against the voter fraud in this country, massive voter fraud. Yeah, I think he will eventually win. He will go to fight in the court, and I think we have a lot of evidence to support our claim on the voter fraud, so we will win.
Voted for war in Syria.
Are you independent? Or who you with?
What?
Are you independent journalist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Independent. I'm with you guys.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Journalists just, don't have a good reputation here.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you.
I voted for Trump. I can't say I'm a Trump fanatic, but I think he's doing a good job or a reasonable job. And I was upset about the election. Based on my research, there seems to be election fraud. We're out here right now to kind of support that Trump in general, because there's a big legal battle, and if the election would have ran smoothly and if it was done correctly, I think people would have accepted the results. But right now we just needed to show that we are interested in making sure that the results represent what Americans wanted accurately, whether it's Biden or Trump.
We are here to fight. America, we are here to fight. America first. America first. America first. It's time to take the gloves off. The gloves are off.
I'm protesting the election and all the fraud that's in it. I don't believe the election's over. And I believe when every single vote is counted, Trump will remain. I don't believe it's over.
You don't think it's over?
No, I don't think anyone here does either. I think he has an excellent chance. He's done more for our country after the calamity of Obama than any other president has done.
This is Trump country. We love our president. We want 4 more years. My vote did not count. My vote in California was not recorded, and many others that I know here in Lake Forest, California, my vote was not recorded. I'm angry as hell. There was outright cheating and fraud by the Democrats. Rigged machines, rigged polling machines. California is a red state.
Cheaters.
Yes. Woo! My vote was not counted. My voice was not heard.
The reason out here today is we want to have a fair count of all the legal votes. I think our country, America, has been, the election has been a fraud. We're here to support President Trump, and we're going to stand with him all the way because he fight for us and we're going to fight for him. Well, election has not passed. All the votes are still counting, so it's not complete. It's not over yet until it's over. If it's fair, then we'll stand with the fair count, whether whoever won. But we want a fair count. I believe he will come back regardless. I believe the American people, we are disgusted with the Democratic regime and their lies. And we found out their lies, and we fed up with them.
How can he win?
Trump
But how can he win? How can he win? There's legislation that's honest. I know, roll your window. No, I'm not doing that. Actually, according to the coronavirus, according to the coronavirus, that's fine. But hey, according to the CDC statistics, only 9,000 deaths. are directly attributable to the coronavirus. You know that, right? But you don't care about the facts. Do you even work? Do you have a job? Really? What do you do?
Why does it matter?
I'm a son that's probably not a real job. They're probably like a part-time student. You're just getting supported by your parents. You're just a limousine liberal.
It's violent cases and they've lost.
No, they haven't lost. They haven't lost. And you know what? You know what? You're ready. You're ready. You're ready because they're going to invalidate the votes in Pennsylvania. They're going to invalidate the votes in Pennsylvania. But hey, for wasting your time, why are you so worried? 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 It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Well, I came out here to protest because I believe the election was conducted in a fraudulent fashion. I believe that the big city political machines forged or manufactured ballots that weren't legitimate. And I believe that the election is being stolen and the will of the American people isn't being represented. So as someone who supports the president, as someone who voted in this election, I feel that it's my American right under the First Amendment to come out here and show support that I believe the election's fraudulent, and to show support for my president and to urge him to not concede and to keep fighting the results of the fraudulent election. I think there's a larger sense amongst not only Trump voters, but even I think just amongst the American people in general that our election was stolen, that there's something severely wrong in our political process, that, you know, we can't trust our votes to be counted, we can't trust our politicians to represent our interests at all. And I think that's why you see so many people going out and protesting and supporting President Trump. Most of the people here, you know, we're not paid activists. I'm not paid. I have a job. I go to school. You know, we're all out here on our own time because we love our country. And, you know, that it's just as simple as that. No, I'm optimistic. I mean, they're finding a lot of examples of voter fraud. And what I tell people is, you know, remember, is that the Electoral College hasn't voted yet. And that, you know, most of the states in question, such as Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and others, the state legislatures are controlled by the Republicans. Not only that, we have the balance on the Supreme Court. So there's a lot of reasons for us to be optimistic right now. I think the most important thing for Trump supporters is to not get demoralized, and we got to keep showing, you know, support for our president, because he's battling against, you know, the entire political establishment, the big tech oligarchs, the warmongers, all the worst interests in this country. And, you know, he's my president, and I'll fight and die for that man.
I understand.
We love Trump.
But I'd seen this before.
We love Trump. We love Trump. We're all uniting around Donald Trump. He is our champion. He will fight against the corruption in this country. We do not want to live in a land where the votes are rigged and we have to live in terror. This is America, the greatest country in the world. Gloves are off. We are here to fight for our country.
My name is Mugman.
Biden and Harris are not going to be in. That's right.
Trump. 2020 y'all. 2020 y'all. 2020 y'all. 2020 y'all. Trump. 2020 y'all. 2020 y'all. 2020 y'all. 2020 y'all. No hot sauce, no pandering. We need 4 more years, Mr.